Good day, everyone. This is Mark Anthony Lucero, student from Scott University. For today, I discuss more about physical education, team game, and sports, and it's more about volleyball. And it's prepared by me. I am Lucero, Mark Anthony P. First is we discuss the history of volleyball. The second one's the rules and regulation of volleyball. Volleyball. So we're gonna take a wild guess. The history of volleyball. Who invented volleyball? The inventor of volleyball is William J. Morgan, a teacher of physical education at the College of Young Men's Association, YMCA, in Holyoke, Massachusetts, USA. In 1895, in the gym, in the net, he hung a tennis net an altitude of 198 centimeter, and his students whose number on the site was not limited to began to transfer a basketball camera through it. In 2016, the sport of volleyball is over 120 years old. The sport originated in the United States and is now just achieving the type of popularity in the US. Is soccer among partisan sports. Today, there are more than 46 million Americans who play volleyball. There are 800 million players worldwide who play volleyball at least once a week. The Soviet Union. The first two editions of the Volleyball Olympic tournament were won by the Soviet Union team. They got a bronze in 1964 and silver in 1968. Japan won gold in 1972. Volleyball rules and regulations. As you can see. Volleyball faults. There are several ways to fault and lose the point. Here are some examples. Hitting the volleyball illegally, you must strike the ball in the manner such that you don't hold the ball or palm, carry, or throw it. Stepping over on the line while serving, not hitting the ball over the net, touching the net, reaching under the net, and interfering with the player or the ball, not serving in the correct order, hitting the volleyball out of bounds, double hitting, when the same player hits the ball twice in a row, hitting the ball more than 3 times. The serve. This is the basic volleyball rules in the volleyball. The serve. Once the server must serve from behind the end line, the white line, until after the contact, MS can move up one line. 2. Ball may be served underhand or overhand. Number 3. Serve ball may graze the net and drop to the other side, stays in bounds for a point. Lastly, No blocking or attacking a serve. Scoring. Rally scoring will be used. Point is awarded to a team on every serve. On every serve. In other words, if a team does not have volley serve the ball over the net, the opposing team may be awarded a point. Second ones, in physical education class, games are played between 8 to 10 minutes usually. They are played to 25 points. Lastly, usually, games are won by 2 points. If the score is 24, 24, in other words, you must rotation. First, team will rotate. Number 3, high school. There shall be a 6 players maximum on each side of the court. While also in high school, players can specialize in front of back row. Therefore, players will be subbed in a game to play entire back or front row if there are too many on the court. Sixth grade, there shall be 8 players maximum on each side of the court. Or in sixth grade, lastly, players will rotate on and off and court there if they too many people on the court. The volleyball equipment and court. Later, I can see you the visualization of the court of volleyball. An indoor volleyball is a typically white, but may have some other colors as well. It's around with 8 to 16 panels and is usually made of leather. The official indoor volleyball is 25.5 to 26.5 inches in circumference, weighs 9.2 to 9.9 ounces, and has 4.3 to 4.6 psi air pressure of the ball. A youth volleyball is slightly smaller. Beach volleyballs are slightly bigger, weigh the same, but have much less air pressure. The volleyball court is 18 meters long and 9 meters wide. It's divided in sides in the middle by the net. The net is 1 meter wide and is set up so the top of the net is 7 feet 11 to 5 to 8 inches above the ground, right around 8 feet. The only other key feature is a line that's drawn on each side 3 meters from the net and parallel to the net. This line is called the attack line. It defines the front row, and the back row areas. As you can see, this is the volleyball court from 18 meters long and 3 meters wide. Officiating the game of volleyball. Firstly, the 6 players on team, 3 on the front row and 3 on the back row. As you imagine, maximum of 3 hits per side. Player may not hit the ball twice in succession. A block is not considered a hit. Ball may be played on the net during a volley or on a serve. A ball hitting a boundary line is in. A ball is out if it hits an antennae, the floor completely outside the court. Any of the net or cables outside the antennae The referee stand or pole, the ceiling above an non-playable area. Continue. It is illegal to It is illegal catch, hold, or throw the ball. If two or more players contact the ball at the same time, it is considered one play and either player involved may make the next contact. Provided the next contact is efficiency is in the team fourth hit. Serve from on inside the 10-foot line. After the serve, front line players may switch positions at the net. The officiating crew may be made up two referees, line judges, scorer, and an assistant scorer. Officiating volleyball. First is authorization to serve. This made by the referees. Move the hand to indicate the direction of service. That's the first. Second one is team to serve. It shows on how the referees act as a to officiate volleyball. Team serve is extend the arm to the side of the team. Number 3, change of courts. Raise the forearms front and back, and twist them around the body. Fourth is time out. Place the palm of one hand over the fingers of the other. Held vertically, forming a P, and then indicate the requesting team. Number 5, substitution. Circular motion of forearms around each other. Number 6, misconduct, warning, misconduct, penalty. Showing a yellow card for a warning, red card for a penalty. Seven, expulsion. Show both cards jointly for expulsion. Number 8, disqualification. Show both cards jointly for expulsion. Number 9, end of set or match. Cross the forearms in front of the chest, hands open. Number 10, ball not tossed or released at the service seat. Lift the extend arm, the palm of the hand facing upward. Number 11, delay in service. Raise 8 fingers spread open. Blocking fault or screening. Raise both arms vertically, palms forward. Positional or rotation fault. Make a circular motion with the forefinger, as you can see. Number 14, ball in. Point the arm and fingers toward the floor. 15, ball out. Raise the forearms vertically, hands open, palms toward the catch. Slowly lift the forearm, palm of the hand facing upward. (18) 4 hits. Raise 4 fingers, spread open. (19) First is net fails to pass to the opponent through the crossing space. Indicate the respective side of the net. 20. Reaching beyond the net. Place your hand above the net, palm facing downward. Number 21, attack kick fault. Make downward motion with the forearm, hand open. 22, penetration outside her court at the moment of the service hit. Point the center line or the respective line. And play. Toss vertically. Brush with the palm of the one hand, the fingers of the other, held vertically. USAD. Brush fingers or opposite hand once over the palm or a vertical hand. Warning, delay penalty. Over the wrist with a yellow card warning. And with the red card penalty. Another example is ball in. This example is for the flag. Lines point down with the flag. That's ball in. And second one is ball out. In the lines, raise flag vertically. Number 3 is ball touch. In the lines, raise flag and touch the top of the flag with the palm of free hand. Playing the game volley. Let's continue. A maximum of 3 hits per side. Next is player may not hit the ball twice in a succession. A block is not considered a hit. Number 3, ball may be played off the net during a volley and on the other side of the serve. 4, a ball touching the white boundary line is good or inbounds. Number 5, a player must not block or attack serve. Number 6, during a volley, if your ball hits the ceiling wall and stays on your side, your teammates may continue to play the ball to get the ball or over the net. Number 7, during the volley, if you or your teammate hits the ball to the opponent's ceiling wall, your opponent's team is awarded the point. Lastly, the back row's primary job is to pass to the front row. Therefore, the front row is responsible for getting the ball over the net. The volleyball serve. Each point starts with the serve. Having strong volleyball serve and service strategy can help your team greatly. How the ball is hit, where it is hit, and which player you hit is to all need to be considered. It is important to practice your serve. Pick a style you want to master and practice it perfection. It helps to practice in scrimmage or under pressure as well. Most beginners will serve the ball like underhand to make sure they get the ball in play. Expert volleyball players will serve the ball overhand. However, some players work on getting a top spin on the ball so it will dive quickly into the court. Other players will hit the ball with no spin, making it float and possibly change direction in the air erratically. To get more speed and angle on serve, some players employ a jump serve where they toss the ball in the air and jump to hit the ball at a high point. This is the types of serves. We have underhand serve, overhand serve, jump serve, and sidearm. The volleyball passing and setting. Passing and setting are more important skills and also important in strategy. The pass is the first hit in sequence. It may be the bump with the forearms or hit with the fingers. The idea is to get control of the ball. Get the ball in the air, a setter with enough control so the setter can focus on making good set and not worry about digging or something to the ball. The set is the neck hit in the sequence. The set is typically made with the fingertips to help control the positioning of the ball for the attack. Strategies include forward or backward, setting or dumping, the volleyball quickly over the net, an open spot before the opponent is ready. Volleyball attacking. The final shot is sequence is attack. The goal of the attack shot is to hit a winning ball that lands into the opponent's court. Typically, this is a spike or hard shot where the attacker jumps and hits the set ball down hard into the opponent's side. Footwork and quick steps prior to the jump can be key in hitting a winning shot. The attack doesn't have to be spiked, however, other effective shots can be dinks, dunks, and dips where the ball is hit quickly over around the blockers and into open space on court. Formation. The main differentiation in volleyball formation is in the number of setters versus the number of the attackers. There are 3 main formations used by most teams. There are 4-2, 6-2, and 5-1. Beginners typically use 4-2, where there are 4 attackers and 2 setters. Most advanced teams will use 5-1 formation with a single setter and 5 attackers. Volleyball blocking. Blocking is an essential part of the volleyball strategy. Players try to block the attack the opponent and send the ball directly back into the other team's court. Deciding when to block and when back off, try to pass and set the attack shot is key strategy. Often teams and players will fake only and to the other to throw off the attacker. And that's my presentation. And here are the sources from what I present to you today. Thank you.